been a minute. It's too hot. I can't drink from that just yet. So, I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, obviously. This year, I'm really wanting to focus a lot on my goals of being more creative again. Towards the end of the year last year, I kind of felt like I got into a slump. And I usually do around wintertime for some reason. I want to step back into this role of making YouTube videos again because I really had a lot of fun making them. The thing is that I kept getting into this point where I would record and record and record, but then not edit. And that mainly comes from the fact that I had spent hours editing and working on a video of my first time going to Tremendicon. I had this whole video edited out. I was so proud of it, and I was about to go over and do voiceover for it. But whenever I went to go do the voiceover, I realized that I had moved the files for the videos, and it ended up fucking up the entire editing of it. And I tried so hard to fix it back to how it was, but I just couldn't save it. And after that, I kind of felt burnt on making YouTube videos. I kept recording, even though I wasn't editing. I just kept filling up SD card after SD card of footage, and also recording gaming stuff on my computer, which I never went and I never edited afterwards. Which sucks because I really want to use that stuff, but some of it's too old to use or relevant, you know. Like I have a bunch of Overwatch clips that are from like 4 seasons, 5 seasons back at this point, and who's gonna watch those? It's irrelevant, you know? This year I gave myself a goal of getting at least 5 videos minimum on YouTube this year. It's not a lot, I know, but I also feel like that is a good balance for me. I do have a lot of ideas for videos, and I'm hoping that if I can prove myself to making more content this year, I'm gonna buy myself a new kind of camera. I've been watching a lot of content from other artists and stuff recently, and one lady that I absolutely love is Kathleen Illustrated. She's been my rock going into 2025 so far, and a lot of her stuff is going and thrifting, which is what I wanted to do for some videos for a very long time, but just haven't had the chance. And I want to get the camera that she has. And also, it has a microphone with it, and as much as I love this camera, I can't get microphones to work with it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get it. I want better audio for this, and I think that would improve the experience. Also, being mic'd up in a thrift store sounds like so much fun. So because I've had all this footage from 2024 of all the conventions that I've gone to, I thought it would be fun to do kind of a mega vlog talking about my experience at my big 3 conventions that I went to this year. I had other events that I also attended, but I didn't end up recording at them. I know there was Route 66 Comic and Toy in Lebanon, Missouri, which I did not record at, but that was a really great show. I think I'm gonna try to record that this year, but it remains to be seen. It's been a long year. I really don't remember. A lot of art night markets, which is a lot of fun, but I feel awkward recording at those. I might try recording one this year just to share the experience, but I don't know just yet. This year though, we are updating. We have gotten a lot more events that we're going to try to go to or have already been accepted to. For example, at the end of this month as of recording, January, hopefully this is out before the end of January, I'm going to be going to QuadCon in Columbia, Missouri, which is held inside the Columbia Mall, which I am so excited for. I do hope you enjoy this video. I know it's very long, but I thought it would be a great way to bring in the new year and start off my YouTube again. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end of the video. a quick apology. I did end up accidentally importing some of the footage wrong, and so some clips here and there do look a bit grainy, but I've already pushed this back enough because of con prep. So I apologize. I do really want to get this out. I'm going to try to get this issue fixed so the next video won't look like this. I promise. Sorry if the voiceover, like, you hear my computer in the background, but it's running because I'm watching YouTube videos. But either way, I just printed these and I like them. They look good. They came out really well, but I don't know if I like the size of them. I think I want them to be a little bit bigger. They're 2.5 inches tall, but they're just under 2 inches wide. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put the holographic on these. I'll cut them and then adjust the sizes and see how I like it afterwards. Okay, so these actually look a lot better. I like the size of these more. Just for comparison, I moved the height up to 3 inches instead of 2.5. So I think that looks better. Next, I'm going to be putting some cold laminate holographic paper on top of this. Whoops, that's upside down. I got this off of Amazon. Oh. Really what I'm doing with this project is using up the remaining sticker paper that I have, because I have a whole bunch of this still. Just use up the rest of this so I don't have to worry about it anymore, because currently right now I'm not making any more stickers until I sell out of certain designs, and when I do, I'm going to start getting them sent off to be made, just because I'm not personally happy with the quality of these stickers straight up like this without. I've never done the holographic laminate before, but I mean, these are fine, but they're not the quality that I want them to be, and there's other places that I think I can get a better quality for a better price kind of deal. Here's the cold laminate. Oh, you can see me in it. Hey. What I'm going to be doing, I'll probably do it like this. I need to stay within these lines because Cricut is funky when it comes to wanting to read these lines because of the light. And sometimes on glossy paper like this, it doesn't reflect back correctly, and I have to end up putting like a matte tape on it, which you've probably seen in a few of my other vlogs before. So alright, I hope this works. Alright, I took these off. I ended up having to actually put them through there twice because the first cut did not cut all the way through the material. Now I know to cut at a thicker poundage of cardstock because I usually do this on the medium setting. You know, I think it's 80 pounds for Cricut, and so I'll have to do this on the heavy setting, and I know that will go over it twice. These look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. So I have 4 usable ones. I have 2 that got messed up. It has the very tiniest hole. You can barely see it, but I'm not going to sell that. And this is the one that I just dropped it. I don't want to put it on clearance because I have too many of those already. So, and I want these to be like specialty ones. So I'll figure it out. Guess what? It's con crunch time, baby. Con is tomorrow, and I have so much shit to do. You'll be like, oh, how long do you think it was since the last clip? Like, yeah, a month probably, or more. It's been a hot minute. Oh my god. This is me trying to do multiple things at once. So last time, I only had a few of these designs done, and since then, I have finished 4 of them, so now I have the complete set done. At least designed. I haven't made them. Gaming, Venti, and Child and Nivelette. I have to make those today. So I'm gonna cut these, and then I'm gonna start making them. I got the printer set up. My office space is a complete mess. I will show this off because this is terrible. That's the blanket I use to cover my printer, my plush that I use in my laptop, my calendar. And you can also see there my gotcha machine and then some candy for our trip and everything. And it's just a mess, but it will all be over soon. So I'll get it cleaned. I'll get it cleaned. Don't worry. I'm very happy with how these turned out. So now it's just getting everything else packed away and ready and packing my own bag. So I guess I will see you all tomorrow. All right, we are all packed. We've got that crap on the floor and the whole truck is filled. As you see here, we have this cleared spot because we're taking our dog with us. Daisy is joining us.
I can sing you tender songs of love. I can give you merry tales and joyous laughter.
So this first convention was Big River Comic Con. It was held in Hannibal, Missouri at the Tabernacle Rec Center on April 19th and 20th. You're loading it, boys. They're right there. The building was a little strange. They ended up putting us in this downstairs section, but also that was where the food trucks were to get out to go to those, the restrooms, and some gaming space. So it didn't do terribly bad for us, but it was very weird. And then they also had the upstairs, which was everybody else. We got there to set up on day one, so afterwards we ended up going upstairs to look around a little. Very excited. Daisy, do you want one? She's so excited. It's a pink puppy dog. Hey. You scared it, Daisy. You scared it. Daisy Angel. So here's me showing off a few things that I got. First is these cute little 3D printed XOL earrings my mom got me. Then this little Astarian sticker and a little blueberry kaya. Very cute little crochet chicken. I was so obsessed with their stuff I ended up going back for more later. Daisy! Big River was a 2-day Friday and Saturday convention, and we did really well this weekend. We were kind of worried when we found out that our table was going to be downstairs in this often secluded room, and there were like 4 other vendors and artists plus a couple groups set up down there with us. But the traffic was surprisingly really good the entire time. The room that we were in got packed with attendees frequently throughout the weekend. And definitely a good chunk of that was because the door to the food trucks was downstairs across from us. And like I mentioned before, the restrooms and that gaming/hangout space was all down there with us. Thankfully, however, in 2025, they are moving the event to the high school rather than this rec center. So hopefully that means that there's not going to be any division of having to be downstairs or something like that. I'm very excited for a booth that's going to be coming up soon for that event. I'm starting to lose energy, and it's only 1:30. A little haul update. I got these dice from the gaming room, and I also got a couple more stickers from that artist I really liked. Also, one of the trucks had pineapple Dole Whip, and it was amazing. This is a small part of the cosplay contest. For such a small convention, they have a really big turnout for their cosplays.
I just want to officially say this is like the year of the crochet. That's just all there is to it, right? There's like, oh my gosh, if you guys did not see the teens, our first place winner, fully crocheted. Are we seeing this again? I saw her outside and went,
wow.
What?
That is a lot of crochet. Did you do that all yourself?
I did, yes I did.
We had an amazing time at this convention and made a bunch of new friends and mutuals, which is always amazing. And though it's about a 3-hour drive for us, it was 100% worth it, and I'm very excited that we will be tabling again at this event in 2025. After the convention was over, we decided to drive around downtown historic Hannibal, so here's some cute footage of some of that.
Much, much, much later.
This was Tremendicon, which was held at the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center May 31st through June 2nd in Springfield, Missouri. This was our second year attending, and although last year we barely made expenses back, there were a lot of issues with the con. They had really stepped up their game in 2024. The biggest of those changes was lowering the cost of the tables and offering like a cheaper alternative for artists, along with a trade-off of some things like provided meals on Saturday and so on. Though we did decide to get a vendor table for the space and the 2 badges it came with, as Artist Alley is, I think, a 4-foot space with only 1 badge. And our table was placed right on the corner of the row before artists and right in front of one of the entrances. Tremendicon is stylized like an expo or a trade show, which is really cool as it focuses on the different creative tracks people do, which are all just panels or presentations about different creative fields like art, writing, game design, and so on. It's really a space that celebrates its creatives, and it's honestly such an amazing place to network and make friends. You'll also see here that I started crocheting and adding that to my table. I had just graduated close around this time, and during my finals I had picked up crocheting again and had decided to sell some of the pieces that I've made at my table. And in all honesty, doing this really made this show super successful for me in the end. And I honestly love seeing everybody's reactions to all of the little creatures that I've made. Tremendicon is one of my now favorite events to attend. Even though we took a risk in 2024 going back, it was so worth it. We were planning on just attending normally, but we had decided with the changes that they made that it was worth it to try again. Everyone from fellow artists and vendors to the workers/volunteers and even the guests were just amazing here. Plus, I got to go sit in on quite a few panels about self-publishing and writing, which was a lot of fun. Now, I don't have anything set for 2025, but I think it would be so much fun to lead a panel or a discussion at this event, though I'm not entirely sure what it would be about. But if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them in the comments.
I took it, but you're not looking back. Living in a hazy world, I just can't control the way you.
Several months later.
We're like 8 minutes away from setup, so see you there. ExtremeCon is a convention held in St. Robert, Missouri. This one was in September on the 28th and the 29th. I don't really have a lot to say about this con other than it's just real comfy and sweet since we don't really have to travel too terribly far away for it, which is nice. The people here are always fun and kind to us. It's definitely a smaller convention, and for it being so close to us, it's a pretty worthwhile expense to go. This is also our only fall time event outside of art markets, so we did this really cute little Halloween setup, which came out really well and really cute and has some really cool glowing pieces to it that a lot of people really loved.
Anytime movement. Come on. Yes.
Deadpool's doing it too.
Can I just take your phone out? I have no idea what else is going on. Sorry.
I just have to shout out Hobby Jobby Creations for making me this absolutely beautiful, stunning bag. Oh my god. I was able to get in contact with her and give her my art as a pattern file, and she printed it on the fabric and used it on the bag. So I got my own custom made bag with my own artwork, and I'm just obsessed with it. I've used it practically every day since getting it.
Excel on the track, yeah.
2,000 years later.
Welcome back. It is now present day yet again. I had a lot of fun this past year and it kind of expanding into crochet. I know that felt kind of random and out of nowhere. At the beginning of 2024, or the first half, I ended up graduating from college. Woo! So that means I'm taking a lot more on now with art and everything, and I don't know what happened, but when I was going through my finals, there was just this itch in me, and suddenly I started crocheting again out of nowhere, and then it kind of spiraled out of control. I have a huge yarn stash, and I've been working on a lot of different projects. So you'll get to see a lot of the fun things I've been making. I do hope you guys enjoyed this extremely long video. It was a lot of fun to make, and I'm very excited to get back into doing YouTube again. But anyways, I'm very glad to those of you that have still stayed, or maybe you just found me now and you just wanted to put on a fun video in the background while you were working on stuff. I love you. We are the same. I hope you all have a wonderful day and night, and I will see you in the next one.